Hi, Eric Granstrom here for Thunder Swamp as we get ready for the big race on Saturday. How in the heck do you get to Thunder Swamp? Well, we're going to take you on a tour right now here on thunderswamp.com. So if you're coming from Western Washington, you'll be coming into Wenatchee from the west, obviously, into the east. And Wenatchee and East Wenatchee are actually going north and south along the Columbia River, with Wenatchee being on the west side of the river and East Wenatchee being on the east side of the river. So as you come into Wenatchee from the western side of our state, you'll come through downtown Wenatchee and hopefully right here on Chelan Street. Here's what it looks like. So we have two ways, well, one running north and south, or one running south and one running north. Chelan runs south and Mission Street runs north, and then you have the thoroughfare on Wenatchee Avenue that runs both north and south. It's a two-lane or a two-way street. But as you head into Wenatchee, you'll be traveling south on Chelan. As you wind your way south on Chelan, you need to be aware that the left-hand lane will disappear as you get beyond Orondo Street as a cross street. So around Palouse and Orondo, you need to move over if you're in your left-hand lane to the center or to the right lane, because those will be the two lanes that will get you to the Senator George Sella Bridge. And you'll see up here at Yakima is where the left-hand lane will be a turn-only lane. One thing also to keep in mind as you travel is you just to get to the south end of town, the one-way street will merge back into a two-lane roadway, or actually it's four lanes, but going each direction. Here's what it looks like. And when you travel, if you just stay here in the left-hand lane, you'll be good to go. This lane will take you right on to the Senator George Sella Bridge, as we'll show you after one more stoplight. You'll go through, and this road will, if you just stay on this road, it'll take you around a corner to a left and right onto the Senator George Sella Bridge. So if you put yourself in the left-hand turn lane next to the car wash, then you're in good shape and you'll be turning onto the road that takes you across the Senator George Sella Bridge. Here we go. There's the car wash. And here's the intersection. It's kind of a wonky intersection here because the cars that are on the right will have to merge back into your lane as you get on the bridge. So being in this left lane is the best place to be. Now you see them merging. And now once you get onto the bridge deck, if you can find room, you need to get over to your right-hand lane. So there's no one coming, so we'll get over here on the right, and you'll see that we're following the roadway to Quincy and Ephrata. We're not going that far, but that's the road you want to take. So stay right in your center lane across the bridge, and we'll show you where to go next. Beautiful Columbia River. And once you cross the Columbia River, you're now in East Wenatchee and in Douglas County. And make sure that you don't run into a Red Hook ale truck. So now from this lane, you're in good position to turn at the next light. Now we're looking for Grant Road, and Grant Road is the main road that takes you up to Pangbourne Memorial Airport, which also takes you to Thunder Swamp. So that's what we're looking for here. And if you're lucky, you can hit this green light. We'll see if we're lucky enough today. Looks like it. So now we're on Grant Road, and basically you're almost there. You come up Grant Road, and we go a few miles up Grant Road, and I'll eventually want to get into my left-hand lane here and go up just past the turn for the airport where there's a roundabout, which we'll show you next. If you keep wandering up Grant Road and you're kind of curious as to how much farther you have and if you're going in the right direction, well, once you get to the last light at Kentucky Avenue, just keep on going. You're almost there. You'll get to a point on Grant Road where you'll break up on a plateau and you'll start to see the surrounding hills, and well, you'll know you're pretty close, especially when you sight Pangbourne Memorial Airport. You're just about to the roundabout. We're officially in Douglas County here, and a reminder that the speed limit is only 40 miles per hour. Douglas County Sheriffs and East Wenatchee Police in concert will be patrolling this weekend, so don't go too fast. Here you see Pangbourne Airport and the Pangbourne Industrial Park. Now we come up to the roundabout, and we'll go 3/4 of the way around the roundabout and then head off in this direction. This is a new item that was installed last year just prior to Thunder Swamp. So you got to yield to the cars that are coming on your left. Looks like we're clear, so we go around, and it might help to turn your left turn signal on so those that are coming know that they need to yield to you. And we head up onto Urban Industrial Way. And now we're really close to the location for Thunder Swamp. J&K Earthworks, one of our Thunder Swamp sponsors, on the right hand side here. You'll come up between their gravel pit area. And speaking of gravel, the pavement will end. We'll hit some gravel here, so if you can reduce your speeds, that would be appreciated, because we will be creating some dust as you come up here this weekend. Now, parking for Thunder Swamp will be on the left-hand side. As we crest the hill here, you'll see the area, a large area for parking. You see the tents up in the distance. Those are the tents for the beer garden that are set up. Obviously, we won't be parking in the tall grass here. When we get up to the area that has been mowed, they'll just pass these power poles. You'll see plenty of parking for everybody here at Thunder Swamp. So here's your parking area. For general parking off to the left, this entire field is reserved for parking. This area inside the fences here is reserved for teams, their trailers and everything along those lines. And this road right here is the main entrance to Thunder Swamp. This is where you'll park off to the left and you'll walk in here. And this parking area here will be reserved for people with disabilities and those that are in our VIP section. So that, in a nutshell, is how you get to Thunder Swamp.